As someone that served a career on the Phoenix Fire Department, what are common emergencies people in Phoenix should be prepared for?
Hi, my name is Mark Delima. I'm with American Rescue Concepts. I served 30 years in the Phoenix Fire Department. I started out as a young fireman in 1983. I promoted myself to a captain, and then I ran the technical rescue and hazardous materials program, worked in helicopters, was on the FEMA team, made all kinds of cool deployments. The question is, what should people be prepared for in the city of Phoenix? What kind of emergencies? Well, our typical emergencies come during, well, for one, in the summer it's really hot, in the winter it's really cold, right? I'm talking about a guy from Southern California, right? So 115 is really hot and freezing is really cold. So you have to battle your heat emergencies and your cold emergencies. They can both get you and both can kill you, right? Hydration is a big one. Stay hydrated in the summers when you're in Arizona. In the wintertime, stay hydrated when you're in Arizona. Also, you got to think about layering up and keeping yourself warm, preventing hypothermia. You get cold in the wintertime and it rains on you. We get a lot of emergencies where people are out hiking or on the trails or something, and the weather gets them. Other things that occur in the summer are monsoon storms. A lot of rain, a lot of flooding, potential car crossing, a lot of car crossing incidents. The city has worked very hard, I should say the state has worked very hard to put bridges over all the washes. They haven't got them all, right? So people are driving during flash floods, they get trapped in their car. Not only are they in trouble, but those people that are coming to rescue them are potentially, now they could potentially become victims. Even though they're professionals, it's still dangerous. So don't get yourself in those situations. Stay out of washes or flooded areas.
If someone was out hiking in the areas around Phoenix,
yes,
and they did have an emergency and they did call 911,
yes,
what are some good practices for them to follow if they are hurt and help is on the way?
All right. Well, first off, hiking in Phoenix, right? It happens every year that we get tourists come in. They come from an area where they're not used to the heat, and they decide they want to climb a beautiful Camelback Mountain, or they want to take a nice desert walk. Where in the morning the weather's really nice. It could be in the like the 80-degree area. As soon as the sun comes up and looking over the hills, that temperature is going to start to rise. So first and foremost, I would say always make sure that you're hydrated. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. You can never get enough water. If you're going, not only should you hydrate, you should take water with you. A Camelback with 32 ounces is typically, 32 ounces can be gone through really quickly in Phoenix, Arizona in the summertime, especially if you're out there hiking in the mountains. If you are injured out in the mountains, or in the desert, I should say, and I say mountains, they're the Phoenix, they're hills. You know what? Call 911. Have your cell phone with you. Most areas have good cell communication. Your cell phone has a GPS locator in it. If you can't give a location of where you're at, the Phoenix Fire Department Alarm Room can coordinate and find out what your GPS location is, and they can ping you there. If it's hot in the summertime, make sure you're in the shade, right? Don't sit out in the sun and get baked. Get in the shade and wait for those people to get there. We'll find out where you're at. If you have cell phone communication, stay on your cell phone. Walk us in if we're there. Phoenix is really kind of cool because Phoenix Fire Department has a very good relationship with our police department. We work hand in hand almost. Our rescuers ride on their helicopters. Their pilots fly our rescuers around. So if you're in a mountainous area and they're having a hard time finding you, they're going to, if possible, they're going to get an aircraft up in the air and they're going to start looking for you from in the air, right? We have the capabilities of a hoist, winching you out of an emergency or winching a rescuer in to a remote location. The Phoenix Fire Department is almost a giant metropolitan fire department. We work and have mutual response with all the surrounding cities. So we all train the same way. We all use the same alarm room. If you are to be injured in Phoenix, Arizona, you have paramedics, EMTs, very well-trained technical rescue folks that are going to come out there and try to help you. Again, if it's the daytime, you're going to want to stay in the shade. If it's in the summertime, if it's at nighttime, if you have your cell phone, the cell phone's a great tool for one. Keep in communication with our alarm dispatch, and then also you can use the light on your phone. Both our helicopters and our trucks are equipped with NVG or night vision capabilities. And just that little light from your cell phone can be seen from miles away if they get the right angle on it. So really good tool to have with you if you're out hiking. Make sure your cell phone's charged up and you have lots of water so you're hydrated.